I have some thoughts for you, y'all. What we just did is really important, and I want to tell you why. Sometimes it can feel like it's not very important. You're like, I'm just writing about the smell of bacon and eggs. That's not very important, right? But when you take all of these details from your lives and put them together, you are the only person in the world who could write the poem that you just wrote. Even your brothers or sisters or other people in your family, even if they would write about where they come from, there would be some similarities, but they would be different from you, right? When I was in 5th grade, I used to write poems all the time. I didn't really write them to show anybody. I just kind of wrote them because it helped me feel good. It helped me feel a little bit more clear. So one of the things that we want you to understand after today, that the reason that we write poems is not for them to be like pretty pictures that we hang on the wall, like for them to be just pretty art pieces, right? I think the reason that we write poems is we see poetry as like a tool that we use to help understand ourselves. And then when we share our poems with the group, it's a tool that we use to be able to build community. If you heard something today that you didn't know about somebody, snap your fingers. It's very powerful, not only to speak your story, but to hold space for other people's story and do that full listening with full ears and full eyes, like Cedric mentioned, right? Because when we start to hear each other's story, we understand a little bit more of where each other's coming from, what we're dealing with. And what that does is it allows us to kind of build power as a community and hold each other up instead of tearing each other down. So when we finish today, I want you to know that you can keep doing this. You can keep working on that poem that you are working on. You can show it to somebody that you think needs to see it or that you would like to have hear it, right? And you can keep writing beyond today. This isn't the end of something. This is just the beginning, right? And I didn't know when I was in 5th grade writing poems just for myself that someday writing poems would become my job, right? I just did it because it made me feel good. And I kind of stayed true to that, okay?